Hey guys, how's it going? So in the last tutorial, I showed you guys how to install Quantum Espresso in serial on a Linux and specifically Ubuntu PC. So in this tutorial, I promised I'll be showing you guys how to install Quantum Espresso in parallel so that you can take advantage of all the cores on your processor. So the procedure is pretty much the same except one or two differences. So the first step is similar. You go to the Quantum Espresso homepage, then head over to the download section over here, and then you in the download section you go to these links, either one of these. So if you go to the GitHub link, then you can head over to the download section there, and then just go down to the um, latest release tar.gz file. So this one is that, so tgz file. And then once you have it downloaded on your PC, then you can extract it by right clicking on it and then clicking on extract here. However, you can also use the command on your terminal, that is tar xzvf, and the name of the compressed file that you just downloaded. So just hit enter to extract it here, and then you will notice a folder called QE6.4.1 pop up. And so the next step to install would be pretty much similar to the last case. So you'll just change your directories to the directory where you extracted the contents of the Quantum Espresso package, and then you will run the command configure /configure. Now once the process is complete, it will prompt you whether it detected a parallel or a serial environment successfully or not. So we'll just wait for it to complete real quick. Okay, so as this process is complete, you can notice that it says that the parallel environment was not detected, and therefore it is for now configured for serial executables. However, we can compile it to we can have it run in parallel if we have OpenMPI. So that is the major difference here. So in order to run Quantum Espresso or compile it for parallel executables, you need to install OpenMPI, and to do that you will need to give the command sudo apt get install, and then OpenMPI bin package, then the OpenMPI dog package, and then lib OpenMPI dev package. So you'll be installing all these three packages. So just go ahead and hit enter, and then provide the password, and then wait for this to install. Okay, so once it is installed, you can check whether it installed successfully by running the command which MPI run, and you'll notice that now it gives an address for the MPI run command. So that's all that you're going to need to compile Quantum Espresso in parallel successfully. So now you'll give the command configure again, and you'll notice that this time it is able to take the parallel environment successfully. However, if it still is unsuccessful in doing so, then you can also try different variations of this command, such as configure enable OpenMPI or OpenMP, I guess. And so you can try this one also. Then there are a variety of other variations which you can check out in the Quantum Espresso documentation. I'll make sure to add a link to it in the description down below. However, for now, Quantum Espresso has been, configured for compilation of parallel executables, which is what we wanted. So it was as easy as that. And then the next step is pretty basic. You just need to compile, the pw.x executable for Quantum Espresso, so that it runs, parallelly. So just go ahead and give the command pw, or make all if you want to compile all the files. However, for the sake of this tutorial, I'll only give the command make pw, and then wait for it to compile successfully. Okay, so now that the installation is complete, we can give it a test run by running the same exact input file that we did in the last tutorial. However, for the sake of this tutorial, let's just go ahead and quickly check out the bin folder and list the contents, and have a look if the pw.x is created or not. So here we can see that the file is created indeed. So we'll just um, go ahead and run a couple of, or maybe just a one simple calculation. So I have my input files in a folder called QE sample input files right here, so I'll just change my directory to that, and then here is the input file that I want to run, so scf.in. So let me just go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. So here is the file scf.in, and let me just go ahead and delete these two files as well. Okay, so here's the scf.in file, and here I provided the pseudo potentials in the same directory, therefore you have the dot here. This is the pseudo potential, and then the out directory is tmp temp, and all the rest is just standard stuff. So we'll just go ahead and give the command mpi run, because now we have installed openmpi, so this is really essential to give the command mpi run. And then the next thing you're going to do is you are going to give the command pw.x. however, we'll need the address for that, so I'll just go ahead and head over to bin and then drag this pw.x over here. So now I have the address of the pw.x. however, you won't need to do this if you added this address to the environment or path variables. I'm not really sure what's the correct terminology for that. However, the next thing you need to do is you need to give the command hyphen in, and then the name of the input file, then the triangular right bracket, and then the name of the output file, scf.out. So here you can see that this working directory contains no output file as of now. However, once I run this command, we will notice an output file. So just go ahead and hit on enter, and then go ahead and open this file scf.out, which is just created, and you'll notice that it states that the parallel version MPI of Quantum Espresso is running on 2 processors, since I'm running it on a 2-core PC. And then you can just go ahead and wait for the calculation to complete. And also you can verify whether all your processors are being utilized or not by giving the command nprocs. I'm sorry, nproc maybe, yeah. So nproc gives the command gives the result 2, that is there are 2 cores on my in my machine, and then just hit reload, and as you can notice the calculation is almost complete. However, for the sake of this tutorial, I'll just make sure to wait for it to complete. Okay, so now here is the completion of the output file. However, for some reason I'm noticing some warning signs. I'm not really sure what are they about. However, the output file seems completely fine and normal as expected. So here are some of the details. So that's it. That's how you install Quantum Espresso, or compile Quantum Espresso parallel executable, so that you can utilize all the cores on your PC. That's it. I'll make sure to add the links to the sample input files as well as the commands that I used in this tutorial in the description section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, then don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.